NightinGale didn't just add new content to the game, they revamped, remade, and reimagined with this new update, Realms Rebuilt. The Realms Rebuilt update is NightinGale itself taking a step back and looking on how to improve the game. They revamped the tutorial, gave us quality of life improvements, and gave us a bunch of new content and new ways to handle and build in the game. But let's go ahead and talk about how they reworked the tutorial. So the tutorial has been made from the ground up to be more about progressing through the storyline along with learning how to play the game at the same time. This is way more beginner friendly and puts you right into the action of the game. You still get to talk with Puck and learn some of the fun details as well as some of the other NPCs, but overall this tutorial is a welcome change because it shows quality of life changes, it's intuitive, and it's easy to explore and enjoy the game. The best part is it takes place in the realm where you're able to progress through the story even further or come back and set this as your home. Now speaking about the story now has an anchor realm where there is a central nexus that allows you to go there and see all the potential storyline realms that you have to go through to progress through the storyline. This changes a lot, and I feel it's a good quality of life addition because it allows the player to actually see where they still need to go or what still needs to be done. The Sites of Power dungeons have been worked visually and internally as well, making it much more of a puzzle, combat, and mixture focused bag. The bosses in these dungeons are a lot of fun to fight, as there are 6 new bosses to engage with in a lot of these dungeons. There also have been various new points of interest added, as well as new encounter types to the realms. There have also been some new spells added, such as Fireball and Fish Missiles. There are 10 new charms, some of them being Discharge, Pitcher, Skinning, and the Charm of the Raven. They've added 7 new minor cars, Forsworn Skies, Corruption, Greed, Battlefield, Will of the Wisp, to name some of the few. We are finally able to make bows in NightinGale, and they're very early tech. Bows can be used by notching an arrow and holding left click, but it will drain your stamina, so make sure you line up your shot. If someone rushes up to you when you're holding a bow, you push right click to instantly shoot them and jump back. They have also added in new dauntless versions of ranged weapons, along with mystic versions. One of the larger changes to NightinGale is taking away blueprints from traders and instead giving it to the player inside of a tech tree, where you can unlock the blueprints by using essences. This allows you to unlock your gear, spells, base building, crafting, and so on, and gives it into your hands rather than you having to run through the realms looking for these traders. The traders still do give essential resources or food or other items you may need while you're inside the realm, but I do enjoy the fact that the player now has full control over seeing what they are progressing to. Resting also has seen some changes. There is no longer a rest bar, and you can no longer die from lack of sleep. Now your rest bar is based upon your comfort and how long it will last. The rest will now boost your stamina and health regen when you are rested. Resting now allows you to set the difficulty when you go to sleep. If you're playing a multiplayer, you will have to have everyone agree to the new difficulty setting you set it to in your realm. Resting also can make some bosses respawn. Base building has also gotten some love. We now have a total of 30,000 realm points for our base building. We also no longer have to worry about damaging our structures as easily because the structure health has been rebalanced and NPCs no longer damage our buildings. Other cool features are more wall deco and decorations to place around our base, and we now have a new option. All you have to do is go to Options, Gameplay, and turn on Advanced Building Mode, which will allow you to see the entire points left in the realm or the points left in the building that you are making. Another welcome change is to consumables. No longer on your hotbar, and instead there is a tab in your inventory which allows you to choose up to 8 items that you wish to hot slot. Once you're out of your inventory, you can hold Q to choose one of them from a radical menu and use it right then and there. Other cool changes, the crafting menu has been overhauled to look more sleek and easier to understand. The tiers of all essence have now been standardized across all menus, and they have removed the activity log in the bottom right hand screen. Instead, they're going to use a loot notification in the bottom left hand corner of your HUD. Now folks, we weren't able to go through all of the changes in this update in Realms Rebuilt. However, I encourage you to go click on the patch notes link down below in the description and read it for yourself. There are a plethora of changes and improvements to NightinGale, and I, for one, am really happy they took on this ambitious update. Remember, folks, NightinGale is on 40% until September 26, 2024. So I hope you folks take a dive into it if you don't already have it. And if you do have it, I hope you jump back on to explore all these wonderful changes. This is Dump Grout from the State of Survival on NightinGale's Realms Rebuilt update. Ta-ta for now.